today I made my entire Discord server battle for 5,000 Robux in a building event. I put out an announcement in my Discord server, link in the description by the way if you'd like to join for future events, that I was going to be holding a development competition, and I gave out a theme of holiday. Now, what people could actually submit wasn't very rigid. I mostly expected builds because that's what I teach on my channel, but we also got some other types of development products today, so we're going to be looking at those. People had to make completely original works for this competition to be valid. So we're going to look through all of these submissions, every single one. I'm going to pick my favorite and then they'll win the money. Alright, so here we are at the start. We got a submission from VBR Ultra, and it was a cute little drawing. So this definitely encapsulates the theme of holiday. Only person to do a drawing, most other people did some type of 3D work. And yeah, I mean, I really like it. There's not a whole ton to say, it's just like a really impressive drawing. It captures the theme perfectly. I like that it's a golden retriever, I think. Yeah, I don't know, this might be this person's dog. It's just very nice. This is definitely in the running, but it's the first one we've looked at. Okay, and so for the second one, we have a submission from, I assume it's pronounced Zen. They provided some screenshots here. We're actually just going to hop into the game because I have the link, so I may as well check it out in person. Nice little icon there. Hey, maybe you should listen to the sign. I didn't say it. There's just a sign there. Alright, well, yeah, we got this cute little build from Zen. I was actually curious to see how people would interpret the theme of holiday because I never gave a specific guide. Some people went with Christmas, which is what I assumed, but I was also waiting for someone to do something like this, where they made it more of like, you know, going on vacation, going on a holiday. I do like the glow of these buildings, and I like how the theme was interpreted differently. My only wish is that these models had more detail, and that there was just a little bit more to the build, really. You can swim around here in the water. Oh, there's no bottom, so if I go down too far, I just fall out. Well, definitely a cool little build, and let's move on to the next one. Alright, so for the next submission, we have Mewther. I guess that's this person's name, and they made a really nice Christmas themed build. So we got a couple screenshots here. They made the North Pole, very nice. I like the low poly aesthetic. The lighting is nice. They got this cool pole here with directions. They made Santa's workshop. Okay, so it's like a little factory. This is very impressive. I like this. They got some textures on there. Gingerbread man. They got a sleigh. Indoor area. Oh, this is like the stables where they keep reindeers. Okay, I see. Oh, that's some good detail, having like the reindeers' names, Blitzen, Dasher. That takes research because I don't remember their names. Oh, I see. So the conveyor belt we saw earlier here leads right down to the sleigh, so the presents are dropped into the sleigh. That's actually pretty creative. I can tell a lot of thought went into this. We got the little cabins here. They got the decorations on the Christmas tree. It's very nice. Guess more of an open view. I like the layout. Yeah, okay, so here's the whole build. Okay, oh, so okay, these are all separate buildings. Okay, I see. It goes all the way from over there. So you got the factory, the stables, and then the little houses. Well, I really like this build personally. I think it's really well made. The only thing I'd say is the scaling is a little bit odd. Like some of the trees are really, really big, which is fine. And then also like there's a little bit of weird scaling, but you know what? It's not a big deal. Could definitely add a little bit more detail. Maybe some rocks, maybe some dirt patches, a few more hills, enclose the space. But other than that, it's like a really solid submission. Like this is definitely in the running for the winner at the moment. But of course we got a lot more. So yeah, definitely keeping this in the running. Very well made. Alright, now for the next submission, one I'm very excited about. We got one from Sin. Sin's very talented. I was seeing what they were making as it was going on because people were posting their progress in creations. Sin didn't actually use Studio. They just use Blender, which is fine. I completely allowed for that in the rules. So here's Sin's holiday render, very snowy themed, which I like. Yeah, it's a nice render. I like how they added the snow in you know, post-processing. There's snow over everything here, even in the boat, on the floor. The grass looks really nice. This whole image is just framed well, and we have a little thing. So Snowflake Sanctuary. In the spirit of the holiday season, a sanctuary transforms into a haven of warmth and celebration, offering a festive refuge where cherished traditions and shared moments create a haven of joy and unity for all who gather. I like that. That's a nice little touch to this submission. The only thing I might say about this one that I don't like is I feel like these lights could be a little bit warmer, just to contrast like the cold background, because even these trees are like not that green, right? Which makes sense because it's winter. It makes sense why they're not that green. I would like these lights to be a little bit warmer, but other than that, I can't think of much to pick at. They got rocks, they got so much detail, they framed it well. This is a really, really good submission. Alright, we have another submission here from Mr. Blank. I'm just gonna hop into the game. Oh wow, this looks very well made. Hello Barge, I just want to say that I've got to work on this map, and I was busy with school. That's fine. Happens to the best of us. So I didn't have enough time to finish it, but I tried my best to make it kinda good. I hope you like it. Cool. So this game is called Snowball Tag. Maybe there's some functionality to it. I assume not, because they apologize for not being able to work on it. But even just this map is very nicely made. We got the hills with the detail on them, the trees with all the snow on them. I like these little things that come off the bushes and the trees. This style of rock, I feel like the shape is unique and how it's placed is unique, but I actually like it a lot. Oh, we even got the grass, also snowy. That's good. Okay, so I see that there was probably some scripting which was going to be done, but wasn't able to, be finished, which is okay. Yeah, I very much like this. The lighting is also nice. It's got that like hazy kind of snowy effect to it. It's clean. The only thing I'd say is if I personally made this, I'd make it a little more vibrant. But again, that's because I'd be thinking about actually a finished game. In a build competition, it makes perfect sense to have a less vibrant map. I do like how there's so many different types of trees. It's like this little custom animation that shows some effort there. And yeah, these bushes are actually really nice. I've never made bushes like that before, but very good. Alright, well that was Mr. Blank's submission. Move on to Nick. Just made a simple tree. I think Nick was trying to get, snowy tree without the snow melted. Okay, Nick was just trying to get a submission in. I think I remember him posting this in the creations a couple days ago. Hey, I rate it because it's a tree made from my tutorial, but don't know if it quite counts. Anyway, the next submission we have is from Leftovers. Now, Leftovers said to disregard because they used assets. It was against the rules to use pre-made assets. However, even though this game is going to be disqualified, we're just going to check it out to see what someone in my Discord server made. It's not up in the competition because you can't use pre-made assets, but we'll still check it out just for the sake of the video. So here we are, throw battles. Oh, nice little intro, showing off the shop. Very nice. I mean, this is a full scripted game. Yeah, instantly I spot Icy's, like, fountain from the Icy asset pack. Alright, so grab and throw. Just based off the thumbnail, title, everything, it seems like this is a game where you go into the game and you throw other people off the map. So, I assume, okay, we can do it to this NPC, which is actually the developer, and yeah, we can throw him off. Nice little particle effect. Cool. I mean, this is a nice game. I don't think it hits the holiday theme. It has to be disqualified because, pre-made assets were used, but I definitely see potential in this game separately away from this competition. I guess maybe it hits the holiday theme, like there's a lighthouse, you're down by the beach or whatever, but not really. Either way, it's still like a cool game, and I look forward to seeing where this game goes in the future. Alright, next we have Hector. Hector said, unfortunately I didn't have enough time to add the Christmas decorations and other features. And you know what, that's fine. That makes sense. Anything can be submitted to this. So here we have Hector's submission. At first I was a little confused, and then I read the toy sign. Very well made sign, by the way. And I realized, oh, it's like a toy factory, like a Christmas toy factory. This is a really cool submission. It's definitely unique. Like, I know we had one other factory with like the little North Pole that someone else put together. However, this one really went in depth into the factory theme, and I think it's really cool. This sign is definitely like a standout. Like, I really like how you've designed this. I also like that you went for your own style here. Like, most people who build in my channel, most people who build in my Discord have like a low poly theme, so I like how you stood out from the rest. I definitely hope you finish this. I'd look forward to seeing how it looks finished. Very good build. All it needs is like maybe a little bit, one extra building, couple of Christmas themed assets, finish off the landscape, and yeah, it's just really nice. Now, we also have a submission from HD Mittens. This person made some nice houses here. The texture on these are very nice. We got snow on the roofs. We got them all lined up here. You can see the different types and a more zoomed in close look. These textures are very nice. I'd need to know where they got these textures from because, yeah. And they actually took those and they put them into a little scene here. Very well made, nice smooth paths. These lamps, I really like the design of these lamps. I haven't seen many people do lamps like that. Yeah, nice little scene. Very, very solid. Like, of course, you know, it's not like a really big scene, but what HD Mittens focused on, they did really well. And that's what I like. This is quality work here. Build this into a full map and you've got something that like you could probably sell to someone or just put in your portfolio. So yeah, I really like this clean and precise look. You know, well done. And here we go. We get to the final submission from Robot85. Got this little winter themed map. Now this one's a little different. This one's a little creepy. It still fits with the theme. You can interpret holiday as winter. Like most people did. Again, I like how it's not a low poly style because that's what most people go for. However, I still like low poly if you built in that. This definitely stands out. Nice use of terrain. Creepy with the graveyard here in front of the church. Like this is freaky. I like the dead trees. I think they look a little low res, but in the haze, like you're not focused on them, so it's actually not a big deal. Yeah, the houses are just very well made, and I like the placement. It feels like a village which has come together over like a long time and they kind of just place stuff around randomly. The church here with the headstones is definitely a standout bit. Yeah, I mean the only thing that I'd say is I might remodel these lamps. It seems like they're made out of parts. I'd model them in Blender, give a little bit more detail. But other than that, very solid build. So now's the time that everyone's been waiting for. Out of all these amazing submissions, I have to pick only one to win, and I think this is gonna be really hard for me to choose because we've gotten a lot of really good submissions, and it's gonna be hard for me to pick a winner that's like, let me just look over them and think. Okay, so when I look over all of this work, I see a lot of different things, and it's hard to compare things that are really different. Like, how would I compare this to this? But I think what I have to do is I have to pick a piece that hits the theme, demonstrates a lot of skill, and demonstrates a lot of creativity. So if I had to pick one piece to win this, I would pick Sin's render here. It shows a lot of creativity and technical prowess because they chose to do a render when no one else did, and also hits the theme well. There's a lot of creativity that went into this piece. You know, even just this text at the bottom shows like a lot of thought. I feel like that's something most people wouldn't add. So congratulations, Sin. You've won the 5,000 Robux prize. And yeah, we actually get a little behind the scenes of the render here. All made in Blender in cycles. Very impressive. So I'll be reaching out to Sin and getting them this 5,000 Robux prize. If you're watching this, or if you're someone who already competed in this games, do not be discouraged. Come join the Discord server and I will host another one. I'm not sure when, but soon. And yeah, I'll give people a longer time to do it next time. And hopefully the next one is even better than this one. Of course, I have to give some honorable mentions. This North Pole build was really well made. Loved the drawing. Zen put some good effort into the beach. This map was also very solid from Mr. Blank. Nice tree nick. Throw battles, good potential, but doesn't fit the theme. Hector definitely stood out and made something really nice. I'd love to see this finished. HD Mittens really solid and clean, and Rowboat very standout. Definitely took a lot of technical ability, and I hope this becomes an actual game because this is quality enough to be an actual game. Thank you so much again. I'll host more in the future, and yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed.